Hi everyone, I'm Alex, pro artist for Charlotte Tilbury. Let me show you how I created this super glam date night eye look using some of my favourite Charlotte Tilbury products. So I'm starting off using Charlotte Tilbury's Beautifying Eye Trends palette in Sensual Sunset. Taking a blender brush, and I'm going to firstly start with this light matte shade. And then we wash this straight across the eyelids. And I like to use more circular motions to really buff the pigment out. I find that using a lighter matte shade initially gives a really nice base for the makeup. So the second shade is this one here, which is more of a matte caramel tone. And then I'm taking a smudger brush and focusing this more towards the outer corners of the eye to really build that intensity. So with the eyes open, I'm looking straight forwards. I'm going to take that shade right into the crease. And then using a blender brush, I'm really going to blend those edges. Using the same shade, run this along the lower lash line. And then the same on the other side. So now I'm taking this shade here, which has a bit of a shimmer in. Using the smudger brush, again, keeping this more towards the outer corners of the eye. And then running that just along the lash line as well. So using the same shade with the smudger brush, I'm going to take this just underneath the eyes, more towards the outer corners, and make sure that really meets up with the top eyeshadow. Now, taking your finger into this pop shade, I'm going to wash this just across the midsection of the eyelids and towards the inner corners as well, keeping the outer corners a little bit more smoky and more matte. And then with the blender brush, I like to buff the edges out. And I'll take the same shade, now using the smudger brush, and take this right into the inner corners to really open the eyes up. And this helps to create dimension and more of a light to dark transition on the eyes. So now I'm using Exaggerize Duo Eyeliner Pencil. Taking the darker shade here, I'm going to get Sophie just to look down. And then I'm colouring in on the outer corners of the eye, really close to the lash line. And you can keep this section a little bit thicker than you normally would, because we're going to buff this out now using the smudger brush right into the lashes and up into the crease. And then as you get more towards the inner corners of the eye, try to keep your eyeliner really thin and more in between the lashes if you can get it in there. I'm going to take a smaller eyeliner brush and really blend that in. And now to tightline, this is what makes the most difference when you're creating more of a glam look. So if you look down for me, I'm going to lift the eyelids and taking it right onto the waterline and right in between the lashes. So I'm taking the same pencil, I'm going to take this right into the lower waterline now, pulling the eye down slightly to protect the eye and make sure it doesn't go into your eye. And then again, once you get to the outer corners, you can go onto the skin. And now using the smaller eyeliner brush from before, I'm really going to buff that out and then make sure you get right in between the lashes. And then I'm just repeating the same step on this side, so if you look down for me, creating that intensity on the outer corners of the eye, right into the inner corners, right in between those lashes and onto the waterline as well. So tight lining the bottom waterline now and trying to get right in between the lashes. Again, a little bit onto the skin, just on the outer corners here. Then using the smaller eyeliner brush, really blending this out. So now I'm using Charlotte Tilbury's Exaggerize mascara in black. This has a lovely curled brush here, so you can really hug the lashes. I just like to lift the eyelid slightly and then take the brush right to the root, all the way up to the tips of the lashes. Okay, and just to finish off, I always like to add a little tiny bit more glitter and really pack that on your finger. Okay, Let me show you what this looks like.
So exciting.
Here you go, you take that.
Oh my god, it looks so good. Yeah, it looks so good. Yeah, thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Yeah, it looks so good. I'm gonna have to watch this back so I can do it myself.
Definitely.
Don't think I'll be able to make it like this good though.
So this is the final look using Charlotte Tilbury's Beautifying Eye Trends palette in Sensual Sunset. I hope you enjoyed.